Welcome back to another great episode of 25 and Over Club, and this is not your ordinary episode. This is not your ordinary episode. All right, insane. But it's your 100th episode, and we have reached out to the viewers and the subscribers and our fans and our supporters, and we asked them, send us some questions. And what they did, they sent us some motherfucking questions. Question?
How crazy did the questions get?
Oh, that's my camera. Thank you. They sent us some motherfucking questions. But you know what I just realized? I said, welcome to the 25 and Over Club. And that was my 100th time of saying it.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. I do just want to start off by saying thank you, ladies, for being part of this show. This show, 100 episodes in, I went through quite a few co-hosts. And, you know.
You said it, not me.
Although I've been through a few, and no matter what happens, I do appreciate this group. So I do want to thank you for helping me see my vision and helping me get where I need to get. I remember starting on a Zoom screen during the pandemic, and then people called me Beyonce back then and said, you weren't trying to take control. And take control of this vision. And we're only going up for here. So I want to say thank you for being part of this 100th episode. And I hope to have 200, we will.
Yes.
200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000,
all right.
1100, 1200,
we get it. You want to say it for a long time.
All right. So let's get some words of affirmations going. The words of affirmation is, I am worthy enough to follow my dreams and let me do it again.
Take your time.
I am worthy enough to follow my dreams and manifest my desires.
Yeah.
You are my fire, the one desire.
That's not what they say, but go ahead.
You don't say that?
No.
What he said?
Yeah.
Believe.
I say that
I want it. Don't make it.
All right.
All right.
Skip the whole. How you go straight
Anyway,
to the bridge?
so starting with Nicole.
What's up? Talk to me.
How do you feel?
This has its up and downs, its moments. I'm proud that we made it to 100.
Not going to sugarcoat it. We just had a moment, but
I'm glad you said it. I was about to say it.
Yeah, we just had a moment. So every life's not perfect, but we had it.
It's had its moments from last season with, Lil and Brian. It felt weird to this season. It's had its moments. Can't complain.
Okay. Any regrets?
I regret some of the things I've done said. Just some of the things I've done said. I feel like once you put yourself out there for like YouTube and all this, like you have to let the chips fall where they may, but you have to, like, people are going to say whatever the fuck they want to say. They're going to take it and interpret it whatever way they're going to interpret it. So my viral moment, I honestly, first off, I didn't even know we had that video on TikTok. Someone sent it to me and was like, oh, you on TikTok? And then I didn't know we had it on TikTok. You was putting TikToks out without telling us that we had stuff on TikTok.
Here we're going to go. Here we go. Shades.
Oh, sorry. I like these shades.
I know.
It goes with my fit, the black that we all were supposed to wear.
Back. Oh.
You asked me how I feel.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
So, don't act like I did not send you that video before it was posted, and you posted the video.
Before it was posted.
You posted that video on your Instagram before I posted it. And
he did send it to us.
I did send it to y'all. You posted it. You posted on Instagram, and when you posted it, I put it on TikTok. So it's the same video, but the reactions on both platforms are different.
On the application was different. So that's what it was. And it took me aback because the reactions on Instagram was not the reactions on TikTok. TikTok could be very much harsh, but I do regret that one.
Yeah, you went your
not so much because of what I said, because if you see the whole episode, I literally was not talking about what people on TikTok made it perceived that I was saying, but more so because, again, I wasn't ready for that at that time. But
it was a lot. It was a bit much, and you was just being yourself, and people didn't take the time to actually watch the episode and see. They just went off a clip, but it was a moment.
I just feel like
you just being yourself.
That moment. Yeah,
I mean, you should.
I regret kind of what was said at that moment. But I feel like I could have cleaned it up a little bit.
You didn't say anything crazy. I chopped it up. I didn't.
Right? No, but you chopped it up. Right? You chopped it up.
He chopped and screwed it.
Right. So if you guys saw the whole episode, it was chopped and screwed. But I also, like I said, that episode, I do kind of regret some things that I said because I think I regret like 2 or 3 things that I've been saying because I feel like sometimes I may have hurted people by saying stuff, by speaking my truth. So I do feel like there's a time and place to say certain things. So there's like 2 people that lately I feel like I could have cleaned it up a little bit and not entirely said that, but we drink here, we get fucked up, we say what we say. This is like therapy to me sometimes.
But that's the crazy thing though, that
I'm sorry, feel like whoever.
You hurt people's feelings and it's like nobody know. Whoever she talking about, the people outside don't know who they are. So you really, of course you can feel away, but nobody know you. So what are you upset about? She can say whatever she wants, but nobody, if they don't, the people on the internet don't know her personally, so they don't know.
Right, they're not going to be like,
she's talking about.
It's that one.
And if it's the truth, and you get mad, that's a reason. It's a reason why you get
people that I've heard personally by saying certain things on the podcast. And I just
but was it the truth, though?
I've heard 2 people, whether it was the truth or not.
But didn't they hurt you?
Yeah. I've heard 2 people.
No, there's no regrets, honey.
Don't be politically correct because you sent the same text. Never mind.
But that's how you felt that's how you felt.
I've heard. Thank you for telling me what y'all think I should feel.
But you just said you didn't care, Nicole.
I've heard 2 people by saying what I said.
But they hurt you too.
It don't matter if they hurt me too. Okay. I'm at a moment right now where I want to apologize. You know, whether or not I care, don't care. I've hurt someone, so I want to apologize for hurting y'all. I said what I said. I'll say it in your face, but I'm also sorry that they felt that I shouldn't have used this platform to have said that. I could have had a call or a conversation with them.
So they don't want you to be your
So what? Next time you want to say what you said, and then you call them after you right after you record and say, I said this?
What's the next question?
Okay. How do you feel about being on the podcast?
I feel great about being on the podcast. This is something I wanted to do, and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. We don't know about the other episode that we recorded, so when that comes out, we'll see how much positivity I'll get. But I don't care about that. That don't bother me. That don't move me because people don't. If you don't know me personally, that's on you. You don't gotta like me. You don't gotta love me. You don't gotta agree with what I say. I don't care. The only people that matter in my life is my family. So I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm having fun. I'm speaking my mind. I say what I want. And I'm being authentically Tanique.
Okay.
As we all should be. Our authentic self and say what we want to say and fuck how y'all feel because this is what we're going to say. It is what it is. We grown adults.
How do I feel? I feel like quiet.
They don't want to stay. Y'all like my balloon?
I feel like this is just the beginning. We had great things happen. And I'm just excited to keep continuing this journey, even if we fight and argue and disagree. And
I don't fight.
Well, we don't fight, but have a disagreement. What I'm saying is, when I go through the questions later, you'll see that people watch this show for us. They don't look for her, and they don't look for
what is her? Who is that? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They don't look not be shady.
Yeah,
I feel like. One is too late.
All right. Anyway,
this is the
100th let's
episode.
keep going.
I feel like we've been talking shit for 100 episodes. We can talk shit for 100 more.
You just apologize.
You can talk shit about whatever you want to talk
so
shit
you're not
about.
talking shit no more.
We all can't talk shit about
what we're talking about.
She just said she wanted to say sorry because she hurt their feelings, but she said what she said and she stands on that 10 toes
but
down.
Didn't I fucking say that, Yomi? Didn't I say that? And they were trying to make me clean it up?
No.
I also feel like the last time we was here, you was eating popcorn too. Is that your favorite go-to?
Understanding your truth.
No? Okay, cool.
All right, so the people said, like, there's a few things that the people said positive. Why would the people love the show?
There's a lot of things people said positive, not a few.
It's a lot. And they said, I love the realness and the sincere genuineness of the group. Nothing is off limits. Billy and Tanique fit like a puzzle and they feed off each other. And all that singing.
The singing is hilarious to me.
Hold up, they don't love you like I love you.
And you
Slow
wanted
down,
it.
they don't
All
love you like I
right.
love you.
Fuck it
Can't you
up.
see there's no other man above you? Whatever it could way. She think I love you.
Yes.
That was for you. The next one said, they speak about things that are important for the culture.
Ooh, we for the culture.
Okay? They are relatable, funny, like going out. It's like going out for drinks with friends. Thank you.
Because you know it's always wine time.
Let's take a chip.
Okay. You gonna cheers that? You don't want to cheers? I mean, you got a sip. You could just. You want to cheers with your water?
Later.
Can you cheers me? I'm just asking a question.
Anyway,
Part of it.
the next one, the conversations be on point, and it makes me feel like I'm there talking shit with y'all. Another one is, I love that there is a podcast that is not only relatable but intriguing. I'm always looking forward to more. Keep up the good work. The next one is, the show's relatable, funny, and I love the breakout karaoke's. Any okay? Are they okay, Annie? Any okay? What you tell us? That you're okay.
I wasn't expecting that one.
Okay.
That was different.
They said breakout karaoke.
That was different.
All right. So my last question to y'all, not my last question, but my question to y'all is, how do you feel knowing that you make an impact for people watching? And is there any pressure now?
No.
No, there's no pressure.
I'm living my life. I still got a regular ass job, so why do I have pressure?
Like, what you mean? Like now I feel like when I come on the episode, I feel like I have X, Y, and Z people that I have. No, I don't feel pressure. But I feel like I have been hearing more so lately that, like, damn, like I get random texts, I get random DMs, even like by people that I don't know. And I'm just like, oh, thank you for saying that. Like, you know, well, I needed to hear that. So I do feel like, you know, I think I was saying that to you earlier this week. Like, I always knew when I was younger, or I felt, or I wanted.
You got the glasses back.
To like make an impact. And I feel like I'm doing it now.
Mike.
By being authentic. Like at work, I am making an impact, but that's professional. And like sitting here, I'm making an impact where it's just like, all right, I can be my true self. And I'm glad that someone else can relate to that. And I'm glad that there's way more Nicoles out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's way more Nicoles out there that's doing the same shit. And we don't have to hide. Like,
for me, I think the pressure comes from, before, it was just our lovely studio audience supported us. Friends, family, you know, little links in here. But now to know that there's people who don't even know us watching on both platforms, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Google, everywhere, just watching and hearing our voice and tuning in. And the episodes drop at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, this many people tuned in to hear us. So it's like, oh no, I got to make sure they want to keep tuning in. And that's the pressure. Like, how can we keep tuning in? So how do we keep tuning in? One more time.
I don't know. I just feel like my coochie just did this.
You did a
I said it.
Well, you did a Kegel. A Kegel.
Let me see y'all move y'all ways out.
I can't. I feel like I did a Kegel while I said it.
Tuning in. Let me see
your hips do it.
I'm still mad at y'all. Go ahead.
Not y'all.
Here she go. Here she go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, Nicole. Why are you mad?
Y'all.
Let's talk about it, Nicole. Why are you mad?
Thank you for enjoying our 100th episode.
Why?
It only took a fucking minute.
Yeah, why are you mad, Nicole?
He comes.
She didn't even want to cheers us though, because she wanted to say.
Why me, girl? Yes. When I say y'all, I say y'all.
I ain't do nothing.
I know that you want. You know, you're a peacemaker, but y'all.
You can't be mad at the
I was trying to be Billy the good guy at that moment.
You's a motherfucking lie.
A motherfucking lie. Oh, is it one thing we can agree on?
Y'all both got crazy.
I don't think
because I shouldn't have to hear coming back from the bathroom hearing y'all talk about it.
You didn't get raw crazy, but you got crazy.
I felt like I'm very proud of myself for, like, you know, just committing to my character, like just saying
not committing to my character here, like you asked.
But like, you know, just keeping here and keeping zen. Like,
you didn't really keep zen.
Welcome to the 25 and over.
You didn't really keep
zen.
You didn't really keep zen. You were upset.
I wasn't raising my voice.
That you were upset though.
That's
not zen.
It's perfectly normal to be upset.
It is, but
I was upset prior to.
That's not
I was
zen,
upset
though.
all day today. So
zen is calm and tranquil and peace.
How you know I wasn't doing that?
Cause you was upset. Girl, what happened?
You can't be upset and try to calm yourself down at the same time?
You can be upset and try to calm yourself down, but that's not Zen. Zen is definitely peace, tranquility, and that's it.
So the people
What the people say?
has some shady questions.
Wait a minute now.
Shady boots?
Shady questions. Y'all ready?
Boots?
Hold on, because I'm going to say
We got the good and the bad. The
Let's
first
do the
one.
good first.
Who has the best
Say
style?
it with you. Do good and then do bad. Like that, back and forth.
Who has the best style, Billy, T, or Nicole? Honestly, I wear whatever the fuck I want to wear whenever. Look, right now,
supposed to
I feel like I wanted to dress up, but I'm just not feeling it. So y'all could count me out of that one.
Y'all
'Cause
ready
I know
to
I'm not
get
the best
into it?
dressed.
Yeah.
Like, y'all not about to sit there and say that.
You?
You got a stylist. I dress myself, so yes.
You remind me of Remy Ma.
That's fine.
Really?
In a good way.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like
And I love her, especially hosting Wendy Williams. But
Who has the? Okay, cool.
all right. I think this episode's not coming looking great, but when I don't be looking great, just know I woke up late for work.
Right.
And oh
And
shit,
he
I
ain't
got
picked
Today's
that
one of those
outfit.
days, right? I'm
And he
so
ain't picked
upset
that
at myself because
outfit.
it's a 100 episode, but it's just I want to give y'all the real. Like I just woke up on some like, yo, I really don't even want to go anywhere today. So
got me
y'all gonna
beat,
get what y'all
that's
gonna
not
get.
really me.
And then y'all see me when I have a little bit of, my brown lipstick or whatever, and I'm doing what I'm doing.
That's your signature, sis.
I know, I own it.
Brown.
I own it.
I own it.
I thought she was done wearing it.
No, I retired it
Why?
because spring is coming. I want like an orange right now.
Oh.
Period.
What is the most toxic relationship wise? Who is the most toxic relationship wise out of the group? But what you mean like relationship
I know
wise?
that's
Like,
what they ask. Like
that's
in
what they
a
ask.
relationship, who's the most
Right? Because let me
toxic?
tell y'all something about asking these questions. Like y'all could have did better.
Y'all already know who the most toxic. It's y'all two. Y'all
It
be
has to be
talking about
one.
y'all craziness.
I could have said who is the most.
Right?
I'm not rock
Let's
paper
take-
scissors
They
in that.
won.
You know
You think Nicole's
They
the most
on the same
toxic?
level.
Clap your hands.
Crazy and crazy.
Thank you so
If you
much.
think, well, no one clap for Nicole, y'all better have that same energy around this corner.
Wait, I
you think
didn't hear what you said.
If you think Tanika's most toxic, clap your hands. Okay, no one. If you think Billy's the most toxic, clap your hands.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get
Round
fired,
of
y'all.
applause.
Don't be
Baby, make
afraid,
that
y'all. Don't be afraid to get fired, y'all.
What about Billy and Nicole?
Together? Oh, that was a cute one.
We're not toxic, we're just crazy.
Okay.
Like you keep saying that.
If that's
but
what you
We're not
want
crazy.
it.
All right, some may call it crazy, but we're animated.
very much so.
Oh, no, you're
For cer-
passionate.
passionate is the
Passionate.
word that I was
Thank
looking
you.
for.
Yeah,
The
you're
auntie
passionate.
way.
Mm-hmm.
But you could come back when definitely come back when Nicole's in a better mood. We'll talk later. You'll come back. You'll come
All
back.
right, the next question.
You said that.
You got it?
Does your friends and family support you like you want them to? No.
Oh, no.
Let me say yeah.
Mine does.
Yeah. All right, Curl. That's cute.
Wow.
It's not that they don't support.
Let me put the shades back on.
It's not that they don't support,
That
but I
fucking
just feel like,
shady.
it's more so like they hear it when they want to. I didn't expect people to also support. Like I have friends that just be like, oh, okay, you looked cute. And I'm like, but did you watch the episode?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I'm going to get to it. But did you watch the episode? So I'm at a point where it's just like, again, I don't give a fuck about my friends and family because y'all see me. This is who I've been around y'all for all these years.
Right.
I want other people to see me now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck about y'all. But my sister does watch from time to time. I have heard my mother say some shit. And
Me, I feel like
I've gotten in trouble a couple of times.
I almost said my friends didn't support,
But
but they support.
Yeah.
To an extent. Now, my friends
an
who
extent.
I've been friends with for years, do they watch like I want them to? No, which is okay, right? But you are quick to post Rihanna's in your story with her belly showing, but you can't promote Watch a 25 and Over Club,
that baby cold.
right? Don't talk about her baby now. You can promote,
Yeah, you heard what she said, right?
right?
She said what she said and she said it.
You could promote that
married and I'm-
Nicki got a new song with Lil Baby coming out, but you can't promote 25 and Over Club. So keep that same energy, right? Because when you see us hosting award shows and doing whatever God has planned for us, because God has amazing things planned. What do I say? Take your picture now, because in a few years, you won't be able to. You're going to tag a 2014 picture saying, I knew Billy
It's
But I
gonna
don't
be a
even look
bad
like
pick
that no
too.
more. It's gonna be a bad pick. And I'm gonna have bad memory because I don't even remember who the fuck you are.
I'm gonna have my publicist tell you to take it down.
Yeah.
Can you tell that person to take it down? They have no right in having my picture on their page. The fuck?
My
The fuck?
friends and my family, they all support. And I gotta give a shout out to my stepdad because he watches consistently. And I'm very like, okay, because I'll be saying some crazy shit on here.
Definitely my stepdad.
Yeah, my stepdad definitely watched all the time. Shout out to you, Greg. And yeah, my mom, she supports me. All my friends, everybody supports me. They all give me words of encouragement. One of my friends is like, I'm glad you're on here because you really like, you're being yourself for real, for real. So yeah.
Okay.
We appreciate everybody that watched though. Thank y'all.
Next one is Billy a bitch off camera as he is on camera?
Yes. No.
Nicole?
I wish I would have got me in a better day, in a better mood. But I'm gonna still speak my truth, whether I'm having a panic attack, whether I'm going through whatever the fuck I'm going through. I said what I said 4, fucking 5, 6, 10 episodes again.
I thought
He can be very much a bitch.
How? What makes him a bitch?
It was more so
you ain't
when
answer the phone when I called y'all.
But it's it's you don't get it all. Like you'll get glimpse of him. Like you'll understand why he's being a bitch, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say like sometimes you do some shit and I'll be like, fuck it, I hate him. And then we kind of come to agreements of like why you did what you did. And I'm like, I can't fault you because the fuck, I'm not gonna take away who you are, how you are, but you can be very much bitchy sometimes. But it applies to certain areas. Like you could be a bitch because you're an exclusive producer.
Really going in right now.
We talked about this. We spoke about it on the reunion. Why we called you, what we called you. And then I feel like somebody cleaned it up and was like, well, he was only being a bitch because, this is, he has to keep the show going and stuff like that. And many people won't understand the boss bitch theory is that.
But outside the show, you think I'm a bitch?
Outside the show, no, I don't think you're a bitch. I think you do shady shit. But I don't think you're a bitch. Define bitch. What's like, we all.
A bitch in a negative way, sis. We don't gotta define that.
Negative?
That's when people usually say, he's being a bitch, it's in a negative way.
I just called you a boss ass bitch.
Yeah.
I'm a boss ass bitch.
I'm saying
bitch.
That's different from saying somebody's being a bitch today.
Clap your hands if you think I'm a bitch off camera.
I feel like somebody called me.
Thank you.
Right. Sometimes, right.
Yeah, when I looked at you, I was like, damn, I went through
Somebody
it.
called me a bitch yesterday and I owned it. I was like, all right then, because I know I was being a bitch. So you can't, I feel like it's your prerogative.
Were you not having a good day that day? Or you were upset about something?
No, I was having a good day. He called me a bitch and I was like, rightfully so. I am being a bitch.
No, because we don't have that much time. So here's one. When we are, this one could suck my dick.
Whoa.
When are y'all going to deliver more substance? I'm tired of y'all talking about sucking and fucking. Gas prices are high. Economy is high. Talk about real shit. You want to know what's real?
Didn't I just say that a couple episodes ago? That the rent is too fucking high.
Watch CNN.
The gas is high. The food is high. Life is high. I know they're going to start charging us to breathe air. I know they're going to start charging us to breathe air. I know they are. Everything, but maybe we don't want to be soaking in that all the time. We want to laugh.
Yeah, this is the moment where...
And that's what CNN
I'm never
is
tired
for.
of hearing, seeing, sucking, and fucking. And if you
Right.
don't want to watch, then you can just fucking end this
and
fucking
it's
YouTube.
funny.
But I feel like, again, you're watching,
Right.
you're listening.
And thank
it's
you.
It's something on here that intrigues you. If you're bored with today's episode, there'll be another one tomorrow. So, but
you could always watch CNN and...
I've heard so many times, we've heard so many times that we should switch up certain things. Like since when I started to now, it's been up for debate so many times how we should switch this and we should be this type of podcast and we should be this type of podcast.
So you could donate money
like,
to my Cash App and we'll take advice, producer.
No. Mind your fucking business.
Right,
y'all want to watch, don't
Mind
watch.
your fucking business. Mind your fucking business.
Is that how it went?
No, but...
You guys are so intelligent and accurate. I'm not accurate all the time. Articulate. Why do y'all curse so much?
Because we fucking can.
Who is that? My mom?
I don't know.
My grandma?
They was all anonymous.
Anonymous?
I
feel like
I don't curse that
that
much.
could have probably been my
You don't
mom.
curse?
I said I don't curse that much.
No.
Y'all
I don't
do
give a fuck. I say what the
curse.
fuck I
Because I'm here comfortable. So if y'all don't realize at home, like one episode I had no socks on, maybe two. And y'all told
No,
me.
you didn't have no shoes on. You
Yeah,
had
no
socks.
shoes on. And y'all told me, oh, why you sat there with no somebody said I watched the episode and when I saw you had no shoes on, I turned it off. Good. Oh, that's my camera. Good. But what I will say is when we're sitting on the couch in someone else's living room and having a great conversation, having great vibes, talking, enjoying ourselves, and we're being comfortable. So why the fuck does it matter? Wait, that just curse? And what question was this? I'm drunk. But I realized we can express ourselves. We're not around our parents, and that's the way we express ourselves. Now, do we know how to control it? Yes, because I don't curse at work. So, don't.
I know how to control it.
Yeah.
If I fucking feel like saying this shit after hours, then who are you to stop it? Like, again, this is something I heard early on. Like,
Me
you
too.
guys are so good, but you guys curse so much. I'm gonna say what Cardi B said. This is not for your kids. Like, we grown ass fucking adults. Like, what's so wrong with cursing?
Somebody told me.
Cardi B said, this music is not for kids. And I agreed when she said that comment. If you don't want to listen, you don't have to listen. The fuck?
Somebody told me, you don't want to make it and CBS don't pick you up. And who the fuck's that want to be Good Morning fucking America?
I'm gonna be BT Plus. How about that?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Fuck. How about everybody that has advice? How about you put your money together? You sit down trying to create content. You sit down booking studios or buy fucking equipment. How about you come on a fucking episode and have anxiety attacks? Because I'm not going to tell you which episode I had, but I did 3 episodes with the fucking anxiety attack, the whole fucking episodes.
How about you come on here and sit there and fucking go through panic attacks, go through breakups, go through fucking shit at work, go through real life shit, and sit here and want to tell the world y'all not alone. When y'all ready to do that and not get backlash constantly or not, then we can talk about it.
All right. So moving on, because we got to do it quickly. I'm going to do Tanique and Nicole, and then y'all can tell me what the people said about me.
The people said.
All right, so Tanique, the first person says, was it difficult coming into a show that already has strong presence? Did you feel like you had to change who you are to fit the show's format?
We had a strong presence.
No. That's weird. Why would I change who I am? The whole point of this is to have open conversations and be honest and transparent about whatever is going on in your life. Now, do we give you 100% of what's going on in our life? No, but I have no reason to change who I am. This is who I am. What?
Next question is Tanique. Who would you say is the funniest, Billy or Nicole? Y'all gonna stop trying to put Billy and Nicole against each other.
They're both funny.
They put us against
in
each
different
other?
ways.
No, but Billy and Nicole.
Yeah.
Bree, who's funnier, Billy or Nicole?
Don't ask Bree. She says I'm not funny.
Y'all funny in different ways. So.
I think so. I remember when we was in the back of your car.
This is not no competition.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people make it out to seem like this is a competition. What y'all don't know out there is that, you know, we don't like pack it up and go home and say, see you next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't treat this as a second job. Like, we literally tell each other, you know, personal stuff, and we talk and we mingle and stuff. So, like, y'all need to stop doing that.
Although I think I ignored your phone call yesterday. I meant to call you back.
I feel like I don't want to talk to you for at least a week. Talk to me when you come back from vacation.
A week. She said 1 week.
That's fine.
Y'all heard that? Make sure.
We record Tuesday. Anyway, Tanique, you bring your own style to the podcast, but sometimes, and your week was used when you missed 5 episodes. Tanique, you bring your own style to the podcast, but sometimes you don't have a personal experience. Maybe you can add on by sharing research on the subject matters. I would love to see Tanique, a Tanique specialty episode where it's your topics, your style, you're the host. Can we see more of your personality, please?
Okay. What the fuck you want me to say to that? All right. I doubt if I'm going to be a specialty episode just for me, but, you know, you've seen episodes that I've done. You don't even know.
Do you feel like you show all your personality, or do you feel like you're sheltered? Because we got a lot of comments like that.
That I'm sheltered?
Yeah, like you to yourself.
I am to myself, but some things that y'all talk about,
you to
I didn't do that.
2.0, like they described me to Samantha 2.0.
Oh. Well, I think I'm actually kind of cooler than Lil.
The people?
I mean, I don't know Lil personally, but from what I've seen, I think I bring a little bit more
a lot more
to the show and a little bit more like pizzazz. No shade to sis, because I don't know her. But I'm just basing it off what I've watched on and what I've listened to on the podcast. Yeah. So it's no shade to her, but I'm definitely not a 2.0 version of her. I'm a version of myself. So I don't know what that means. Like, fuck out of here.
Last question before we get to the good. Outside of the podcast, would you be cool with Nicole and Billy? I just want y'all to know because
why y'all always go ahead.
Would you be cool?
I be cool with them?
I just want to say I clicked it up because the questions that came in, we could do a part 2 in the future and save the questions, but I didn't want any issues with anybody saying, Billy, why you picked all the messy questions? Because I'm always the bad guy. So outside the podcast, can you see yourself being cool with Billy and Nicole, like everyday friends?
I mean, we do hang out outside the podcast.
We were just turning up in fucking BBQs the other day.
Y'all was being very ghetto.
You was singing, she was quiet. You were singing, she was hiding.
Hiding?
We always singing.
Y'all met Taurus, how was it?
I love him.
Ew.
Wow, you're definitely
what you think?
A hater right
Nicole, how you feel about Taurus?
Him.
Huh?
I already knew, like, I met him in person.
He loved me too because we were sharing jokes from across the table.
I feel like I already knew him. He was what I expected. Actually, a little bit. No, I'm lying. I like him more than I like you. Like he
That's good.
No, I do. Like honestly, and I told him. Did he tell you that I told him that? No? Okay.
No.
I saw a moment at the table where 3 times he calmed you down. Like he literally told you, like, don't do that. Why you gotta be like that? Like, no, that's not the right time. Like I feel like, I don't know, I kind of had a perception of him being the opposite, and he's quite.
You got hyped about something.
He's very nice. Yeah, you got hyped about something. You said you were going to do something to someone.
Like,
and he told you no. He was like, nah, why you got to do all that? He's very chilled, by the way. Like, I feel like the perception that kind of.
Just like me.
Nah, he was nice. I liked him.
Next question. The good is, Tanique, you are a beautiful addition to the show, and I can't wait to see what flavor you add to the show. It's going to be exciting. Tanique, I think she's bringing a perfect calm balance to the group, but she's also shady as well. Very shady as well. All right.
I'm very shady? No, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think
I think it'd be my facial expression.
Yes, that was one question I put. They said, when did you start doing this new thing with your eyes?
What I do with my eyes?
I don't know.
Why do people, I feel like it was a good idea when we put it, and then I was like, oh my God.
What I do with my eyes?
I don't know if this is going to be good or not.
This is when I say, shut the fuck up. Nicole, the bat. I don't know what the fuck you do with your eyes.
We didn't put it out there.
I'm gonna do both of them at one time. It's kind of the same thing. I'm gonna do 3 of them at one time because
it's the same.
Same kinda. All right, 2 of them. Sorry. Do you feel like you're respected on the show? Nicole, it rubs me the wrong way when Billy calls you a hoe. Why don't you set your boundaries with Billy?
The third one? You gonna read the third one?
No, that's a separate one.
The first one, I'm in between.
You don't feel respected on the show?
On the show, I feel respected. I feel like we give each other time to speak and stuff. Had there been moments where I felt like judged? Yes.
By me?
Yes.
This season?
Yes. And last
season.
You
said by him.
No. But
can we talk about how that judge you?
You always do.
What you mean?
Like judge you?
The conversation around my sex number, my body count. I feel like we've had that conversation, and like if you go back, you see yourself like you could be like, oh, Nicole, but I'm not judging. But then you know what I also learned about Virgos, Leos? We be like, I'm not judging you,
but y'all be judging.
But we be judging, right? So I take accountability to that. I say that sometimes. I'm like, no judgment. Just a little bit. So I feel like there's been moments where you have done that to me. Like, I ain't judging you, but just a little bit. But on the show, respected. Yeah, we came a long way from season 2 to this.
Right, long way. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like I don't respect your boundaries and I call you a hoe?
Yes, but I had that conversation like 2 or 3 episodes ago. I told you can't say it, I can. But as far as like boundaries, because we talk about boundaries, I've never told you outside the show, Bilal, this is what I don't want you to do. So I can't blame you for doing it. But I do feel like, yes, I told you that day, like, you can't say it, I can. So I have put my foot down.
Okay.
But yes, you can't say it.
Next one, Nicole. You shared you almost quit. Wow.
Who said that?
Nicole, you shared you almost
When
quit
did
the
I share
show.
that?
Does that I think when we first started recording
On
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You shared that you almost quit the show. Does that have anything to do
I don't
with?
remember what I say sometimes.
Does that have anything to do with Billy? And do you think that Billy's a problem for the host leaving?
I feel like Gabe asked that question. He definitely wants to like tear us apart.
Why?
I don't know. That's just Gabe being Gabe. I definitely felt like I was overwhelmed at the moment. I didn't feel that respected at the moment. So I just felt like, this is just something I did want to keep doing it. And it was a hard decision to have said that day. But I just felt like at what point did I kind of like stand my ground so you can understand like I'm also part of this. Hey, listen.
So you did a stunt?
Huh? No, I didn't pull a stunt. I feel like people thought it was a stunt. I didn't pull a stunt. It wasn't like I did like, oh, I'm going to do it and see what. No, I didn't do that. Absolutely. I felt how I felt that day. And I was just like, I think I might need to come off the show for a little bit, but.
Okay. Next one is hold on, sorry. Do you think you're being fake when you hang out with people you talk shit about?
Do I think I'm being fake when I think? And then again, they had to clean this up. So are they talking about us or are they talking about like my personal life? But are we gonna?
I guess I'm assuming when you mention Lil.
Oh, okay. So all right. So if we're gonna so do I think I'm being fake when I? So if everybody wants to like, they made it seem like me and Lil was like the bestest of friends. We only hung out once, which was 3 months ago. We talk about stuff that we talk about regular girl shit. I have talked to her about when she was on the podcast, we talked about our frustrations. So yeah, I don't understand why that will be like, oh, you being fake. It's not like I've been on some like, yo, you know what? Have I talked about her now?
No.
No? Okay. I don't know.
On the podcast? No.
Right, not on the podcast. Right. So again, I'm mindful, but the fuck? It wasn't a big
deal. Nicole, you are a strong individual. Pat yourself on the back. Have you ever considered your own podcast like Nicole After Dark, talking sex education, sex experience, taboos, and all?
I have considered my own, not like that, not like sex and stuff like that, because again, I don't want to be interpreted a certain way, but I have considered like a podcast at home to talk about things, to piggyback on things that we didn't mention on here. Because I also, I'm an advocate of mental health. I'm an advocate of so much other things. So I feel like I do want to have half an hour of people just listening to me, but not like a studio, just probably like sitting at home on a Friday on live.
I think eventually all of us will still do this show, but being successful and things go as planned, I think we'll all eventually do our own thing if we want to.
And there's nothing wrong with that. No. Yeah, you see
as long as we still have this platform. But
no, not about sex. Like, I don't understand why y'all making it seem like, I like sex, but goddamn, like, I know I talk about sex a lot, but goddamn, like, I'm more than that.
But sex is fun to talk about.
And the good is, Nicole, you're a dope personality and you shine through on the show. Continue to be straightforward and unapologetic. And someone else said, I love watching Nicole. I just watch because of Nicole.
I'm apologetic.
Somebody
I apologized 2 minutes
ago. All right. So y'all gonna read my questions?
You never sent me the questions.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Nicole,
Billy.
Where I put the questions, Nicole?
Billy.
I looked at my notes. It's not there. And I looked in the chat.
I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
Who is your favorites and at least favorite co-host from past seasons and why?
My favorite co-host from past seasons is Samantha. I love Samantha. She definitely brought the spunk. She definitely brought the personality. She gave that crazy Aries vibes. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't hold her tongue. So I definitely
She's an Aries?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Happy birthday, Samantha. April 4th.
Her birthday coming up? Cool.
Yes, happy
Feliz
birthday.
cumpleaños, girl. I don't know.
Como le dice happy birthday?
Feliz cumpleaños.
All right now.
And my least favorite will have to be quite a few.
One. Just one right now. Just
Because
one.
you got to pick somebody that you really didn't like the most out of everybody.
I don't say I wouldn't like anybody. I'm going to be mature because the people that did help start the podcast.
Right.
So it would be shitty of me to really talk shit about them and say the least.
Okay.
Wow, I'm growing.
You grown.
So you don't have a lease right now? You want to say Brian? Yeah.
Right. I forgot he was on the show.
This nigga just took a toll on us. After Brian, I was like, oh, I need a shot.
You need a dick.
Or that.
Question is, do you believe that you are messy, honey?
No, I just say how it is.
Okay.
I could tend to be messy. Clap and say if you think I'm messy.
My reaction span.
I'm like Sheree. I carry the bone. But I make sure the messiness is clean though. Like it's not messy, it's mess. No.
Yeah.
No.
Don't do that.
It's not messy.
Oh, it's giving messy. You think you giving mess, but you giving messy?
No, I just make sure like if I'm gonna be messy, I don't want it to get carried away. So I make sure I try and control it. But if it get carried away, it's above me.
Control. You trying to have a controlled mess?
Yeah.
You have like 3.
I got you.
Huh?
That's not true at all. I feel like you just let it go, let it fly. How dare you say you control
Trying to
fucking mess?
Trying to keep the mess right here.
How dare you?
Put it over there.
Tanique controls the mess. She controls it, if anything. It's not.
Next question.
Right. Fuck, that was a good one. The fuck?
You read it or I'm read it.
Oh my God, that was funny.
He's very
That was funny. That was funny. As the creator of the podcast, what would you tell someone who wants to start their own podcast or be an entrepreneur like you?
Why would I like to start somebody who want to start their own podcast?
Yeah,
Or be an
advice?
entrepreneur.
What would you tell them?
I would say just do it.
Like Nike. Sorry.
Just do it like Nike. It's a lot to do. Especially like now we're elevating, but make sure you stay consistent. Like with the others broke hosts. Sorry, not broke hosts. When those other past co-hosts, it was very like, I can't make this, I can't do this, I can't do that. And it was like I was the only one willing to come up to a studio session and do this and do that. And nobody else wanted to do it. It was really annoying. It was really ridiculous. And oh my God, ridiculous. And it was just like, even on Zoom, we're on fucking Zoom. Imagine how many people could make it to a Zoom episode.
Like, I felt so bad last season for us.
Wow.
Because they were just not there. Like they literally were not there.
It's annoying to hear an hour before taping, I can't make it to this episode.
It was so.
It's out.
Because you knew in the beginning of the day that you wasn't going to come.
You knew in the beginning.
Yeah.
So it was just very 100 episodes. I was on 100 episodes. And I was like, there's some days where I'd be like, maybe I sit in the background. Right. But no, because no one's gonna be Sherry Shepherd and take my spot.
Right. And I feel like, people were just not there right now. They weren't seeing, or they seen the vision, but they stopped seeing the vision, or they never started seeing the vision, or they wanted to come and change us.
They started seeing the relationship that they was in that it was never in. And now they're on Facebook talking about, never mind.
Oh, I don't know that cast member.
So the next question. Oh, all right.
Oh, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, just that, just the, and sidebar, because, y'all not getting the Nicole y'all normally get. And it's just because I'm not feeling well. I have to really be honest. I'm just not in a really good headspace right now. But I do want to, I think I told you this week, and I want to give you a shout out because when I started, it's only one time, y'all. And y'all all turn your heads because y'all all looking at me, okay? And I'm uncomfortable right now because I'm about to say something.
Not us giving each other flowers.
Right. I'm about to say something that I might regret. But when I first started the podcast, I was in a really bad space. I was really, I had just came out of my divorce. I lost friends because of it. I was just going through the backs and forths. And then this came into picture. And again, I lost my voice for several years in that relationship. So to find it again on the podcast, that's what happened when I started. I found my voice again, and I finally found who I was, which is what people say, unapologetic. I haven't heard those words in years because I was just not Nicole. So I do want to say thank you for keeping me here, I guess.
I don't think I could do this show without you. And that's before Tanique was like, before I even told you Tanique was coming on. You was like, how are we going to do this show? we need
I was so
somebody. And I'm like,
nervous.
bitch, let's do it together. And then I was like, fuck it. She's not comfortable. Let's find someone else. And he was like, bitch, why you got someone else? But it was just like, I done this show with so many other people as well. And it was just like,
giving me gas money to drive her home.
Are you going to take a ride with Tanique today?
I want a break. But no, just giving you flowers because we know it wasn't easy. And I just want to say, thank you for keeping me near and also welcome me into this podcast. So
next question says, who styles you?
That's a little bit everybody. So the last few episodes.
And they said you let me style you for one episode. But you and
I don't know if that's a compliment. Who styles you? Let me style you for one episode.
That's what I'm saying. These questions were so...
Yeah, like
that's a bitch. That's a backhanded compliment.
By a backhanded compliment.
So
bitch,
shout out to who do style me. There's days there's Corey. There's days that's Gabby and Shantae. Then Michaela, she's here. She fixes me up. So it's a teamwork. It's a team effort. I have a team. I have an army.
And then we're going to do the sandwich thing that Tanique was talking about. Who's your barber? Because I need one of those cuts because they be on point.
Shout out to my barber, O'Shane. You need to book O'Shane right now. He's the dopest barber. He be having me on fleek.
How they going to book him?
Sexy.
I'm going to tag you.
We'll put his.
I'm gonna let y'all know
when I let y'all know.
But O'Shane is the barber. Shout out to my barber, O'Shane.
Okay. Do you think you'll be friends? I'll ask this. Do you think you'll be friends with Nicole for a long time? Because she be throwing unnecessary shade.
At me?
I don't know. That's what it says.
I think
she's always
a lot
throwing
of times
shade unnecessary.
Me and Nicole throw shade each other. Not throw shade. I mean, I could come off as a bitch.
Which I think is shade. In reality, me and Bilal are okay with it.
Yeah, because we'll be on the phone for hours.
And saying the same shit we say off camera to each other.
Yeah.
Like the other day you was telling me, bitch, why the fuck you need to fuck that nigga? Yeah. Right? Like, it
comes off shady on here, but y'all don't see it.
Y'all don't see the
A lot of times not a lot of times, sometimes it's authentic, but a lot of times I say, bitch, why the fuck you doing that?
Right. So
like you just see a continuation of what I already fucking told her.
Right. I don't think we shade. I think we just what we do.
Without Nicole, did you really think the last few episodes were lit? Do you feel that Nicole makes the podcast fun?
Why y'all trying to put everybody against each other?
I don't know.
Do I think the last episode without Nicole was great? I feel like
expect these questions.
The last episodes without Nicole were fine. I mean, I had Tanique, I had Shantae, I had Corey. Mm-hmm. It was a great episode.
I also thought they was fine. I was watching. When they dropped, I was like, yes. So like,
especially when they had the Ivy Park on. But I definitely I definitely enjoyed the fact that I love the trio. I love the big tree, and that's our chemistry. So
his phone died.
No lock. So
that's
why is he texting me?
Do you? Yeah. I just thought, why would people think that? I watched them. Yeah. I supported. Well, it wasn't like
really that person didn't enjoy the episodes. They didn't think it was lit like big, but other people did.
Why do you talk nasty all the time? Because I'm a nasty. Oh, that's for you. Why do you talk nasty all the time?
Why you talk nasty all the time? Your mouth is nasty.
So the good.
I just feel like when we sent these questions, yes, we said ask some shady questions, but now that I think about it, don't take away for all the work and effort that we put in. Like they're shady, but now just actually live in the moment. Like when I was reading them, like yeah, they shady, but in reality, like y'all perception is y'all perception, but in reality, like we're just gonna keep going. And when we do 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 episodes,
keep it going.
Like it's a vibe, and we have more great things coming.
So I feel like this episode you do shade, but you don't throw shade on. Like you don't throw shade.
She threw up shade. I feel like there's more great episodes coming. We have so much things working on, especially when I come back from vacation, and that's it. So
that's not true.
We run out of time. So the people just, of course, being a true Virgo, I'm gonna say what the people said about me. That's good.
That was my friend. Shout out to Audi because honestly,
that said what?
That said this. I'm gonna read it to you, okay? Not a question, but I love your Virgo vibes. I'm a September Virgo, so I get it. We are who we are. Because she told me, she was like, I really want him to know that I said that.
Thank you. So I love you so much.
And shout out to her because she has been really watching from the last season to this season, and like she constantly gives me feedback, and she's constantly like, "Yo, keep that shit going." Like, so she's one of our like
Thank you.
strongest
Thank you.
supporters. So I want to say thank you. I say thank you to her all the time, but I do want to say thank you to her for doing that. You know,
the next one is Billy. Your energy is live. You bring a straightforward perspective to this.
I thought they was going to say straight
wait, bitch, hold on.
perspective.
Your energy
But
is
Nicole,
live.
sit on my face.
You bring a straightforward perspective to the show, and that's not to take away from the two other beautiful co-hosts. Thank you again. I appreciate it.
And thank you for calling us beautiful.
Right.
So what we give a sideway perspective?
Oh my God, how much time do we have? Because we had a present for Bilal. Since this is
4 minutes.
his 100th episode, we have a present for you.
For me?
Yay!
Yeah, a present for me? You know that we just argued?
So?
You know that we just argued?
Oh wait, I lost it. Oh my God, I lost
Bitch, you better find it.
Hurry up before
Well, why she find it?
she got it.
Your 100th episode crown.
Thank you. My 100th episode.
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun.
You better wear it.
Wow.
Oh,
Look
we
at
asked-
you. You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
Mister.
Ooh.
Somebody said I was a shady queen too. But one thing
Okay.
I would like to say, so we had that thing that we asked the people who's everybody's favorite, and you thought you was everybody's favorite, and
No,
I'm
I am
everybody's favorite.
I don't
And
think
the results are
I don't even wanna be nobody's favorite.
And the results are in.
I don't want to be nobody's
And the
favorite.
results are in. If my phone hurry the fuck up, so we can end this fucking show.
Oh.
And the results is in. Okay, so who's the shadiest?
I really don't want to be nobody's favorite. I think I said it when we addressed it. I'm like, I don't want to be nobody's favorite.
It's joke.
22%. You have Tanique. 36%. You have Bilal, Billy, and 40% you have Nicole.
Give me
All
that
right.
crown, bitch.
All right, so to wrap it out, I do want to give special thanks to people. I want to give a special thanks to everybody who support, everybody that watch at home. Oh, that watch at home, which is I don't know why I keep watching here. What that watch at home, which is Melissa, you always watching. Bree for coming. Michaela for always coming. Gabby, Shantae,
Yes,
Nicole,
shout out to
Tanique. Oh my God, so many people I want to think right now. I can't think of them, but I know you watching. I want to thank you so much for tuning in.
This not the Grammy.
Alexis, I know you tune in. Q. Huh?
Q was
Yeah,
a big
yes,
one.
Q was a big support. I want to thank all the co-hosts that used to be on the show that's no longer on the show.
Yeah.
You did something, but you didn't finish it. I want to thank
I like that one.
Everybody can't be a winner in the race.
I want to thank my sister that tuned in. I want to thank Gabby that
Yeah,
tuned in. I want to
definitely.
thank
Just
everybody. Just
everybody.
everybody. I can't remember
Close
the
and
names.
far, close. Thank you.
Who y'all want to thank? Hurry up.
Everybody, close
just
and far,
wanna say
far and
thank
close.
you.
I say thank you. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
appreciate
keep
it.
going. Let's keep the work going. You know.
All right,
I just
thank
got
you
here,
guys.
but it's great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.